Yeah, 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 yeah. You heard the song, Lady Traction in this. Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
We back.
We back. They wanted us back.
Hey, one show and they tried to keep us off the air, man. One show.
Just one.
Just one.
That's all we need to do to blow it up.
I know that's what I do. I know that's what I bring. I just didn't expect one show for the government to just run up in here. And
this is government.
It got to be. It got to be the government, man.
Right. Conspiracy.
It got to be because I see they've been trying to hold me back. My presence is just so amazing, but they can't stop it, man. I'm the main attraction for a reason. That's what this guy is. It's what I do.
Right. I hear me. I hear a lot.
Well, I mean, you're here too, but
it's two of us, but
it is two. I mean, sometimes it don't take two.
Most times it takes two.
That's the old song.
Do anything by yourself. Solitaire. That's lonely.
One is the loneliest number, but
right. Hey, that's a sad
it's
song.
lonely at the top.
That's right.
It's lonely at the top.
There could only be one Highland.
Yo, what up, people? It's your boy LA. Mr. LA runs Dallas in the building. Once again, another episode. Episode number 2.
Right.
Yeah, number 2.
Right.
And episode 1 was in
episode 1 was in April.
And it's May.
Right. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a long while.
They keeping us away, man. It's not gonna work.
Well, they were still, reconciling from the last show.
Yeah.
Being so fire.
We turned the airwaves.
Right.
Oh, I mean, it was just crazy, Right. All our fellow, comrades, they
didn't know what to do.
Yeah, their shows continued though.
They had to change their stuff up.
We were so good. They said once a month.
I like that we.
But we told them.
I like that we.
We had to let them know. It ain't happening.
No,
you're not keeping us. These people
once
want they want us.
You gonna have a ride in here.
Oh man. Hey, we have arrived. We have arrived. We are here.
I'm loving all this language.
Hey,
man.
I'm
loving all this language.
I gotta give you a little. I mean, hey, if I, Game of Thrones reference. If everybody getting burnt up, okay, if everybody going down, I got to have somebody that's gonna be able to tell my tale.
Are we already at the Game of Thrones?
I need to have the hand next to me. Okay?
Right.
The hand to the crown. Okay, that's what you want.
Okay.
I'm the crown. You the hand to the crown.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I have no idea what you're talking about. Game of Thrones is lost on me. I didn't know we were this close to the Game of Thrones segment of the show, but either way.
All right, I'll jump a little ahead, man. What's going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Good?
I'm feeling really good, man. Been to the doctor, man. Got good health, you know. Jobs going out well, you know what I'm saying? Doing everything I need to do, doing the events and cooking and things like that, brother. It's what I do, man. It's what I love.
Now, I'm sure he told you can't do nothing about, awkwardness, social awkwardness, unaccepted, unattractive. Can't do nothing about those things.
No.
But as long as you in good health to stay ugly around this earth,
right,
that's fine. That's all you need.
Right.
That's
step one.
That's it.
That's
it, man. Acceptance.
I'm secure within myself.
Yeah.
Right. I don't need, outside validation.
What was you said last episode? You said as
a whole man, a attractive melanated individual on planet Earth, my friend. That is exactly what I am. I mean, I don't know how you describe yourself, but
I let the fan base describe.
What?
I don't have to.
Listen, I welcome.
My skin's on the wall. I don't have to, sir.
You got skins on the wall?
I have several of them.
Listen, I don't even know what that is. Is that a hunting reference? I don't know what that means.
Several skins on the wall. Several skins.
Validating who you are.
And guess what else?
Tell me.
Because of my skins on the wall, I got an announcement.
Uh-oh.
Got an announcement for y'all. Because we have fought against the hiatus that they tried to put us on.
Right.
We now, and I'm including you.
I know.
You have been promoted.
I'm all ears.
Hereby today. That's the first announcement.
Wait a minute.
You've been promoted to co-host.
When the check come?
No. That's called internship.
Oh.
Okay? That's what you're doing right now, baby. You're interning, okay?
Right. I'm interning. I'm interning. Right. Trial run.
Yes.
Right.
So that's the first announcement. The second announcement is that No, I'm Right, the highly acclaimed, after one show, No, I'm Right, has been booked for every Wednesday starting in June.
That is a fact. Absolutely. We couldn't hold it back much longer.
I wanted to lead with something here today.
Positive.
Because the people was like, what's going on, man?
Right.
You know, where you at? I mean, I got so many texts, emails, calls, tweets, Instagram memes talking about
Instagram.
I mean, just everywhere, man, wanting me back.
Right, me.
You know, yeah.
You keep slipping back in there.
Yeah, they want me back. And I brought you here.
I know. You just allowed
Brought you along.
Right. Yeah.
I wanted to show you what success feels like.
You had me here.
You're welcome.
Oh, man.
You're welcome.
Did you have a soda before you got here?
Hey, excuse me.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Making sure.
Shasta.
Shut
your mouth.
Just talking about
Just
Shasta.
talking about Shasta. Let's kick it going, man. Right. Let's get the show started. We're here now. So
we are here now.
Okay. So what have we missed? Because it's been a lot. That was April, mind you. That was April.
That was April.
So
that was the latter part of April.
Okay.
I had a birthday.
You had a birthday. Yeah, you
right.
became 55.
Became 50.
Yeah.
I just jumped from 30 to 55.
These
dog years? This less? No. Not 30 to 55?
30-ish.
You can't give me
Ish. 30-ish.
29 is 30-ish too.
Okay.
You know,
all right, we'll get that.
Count the 9 months I'm in the water.
We in the NBA conference finals now.
Right, absolutely.
So we went through all that,
all the other nonsense.
All of that,
the cream rise to the top. The Golden State Warriors have shown us exactly why they
got
are
Portland,
they are.
And then Greek Freak in Milwaukee.
Right.
I just don't understand Milwaukee though. Who would have? Why Milwaukee?
That guy's a beast, man.
He is.
But
and the team, but in Milwaukee,
there's nothing to do but drink beer and hike up mountains.
Rock worse than
German contingent, right?
What else you doing? Nothing. And then they playing Toronto. Little France.
Little France. It's French Canadian. Little France. Okay.
France.
That's a reach, but I give it to you.
They playing Little France,
man.
Little
France with Big Kawhi. Little France with Big Kawhi.
Hey, with the game with his. He just held it up there.
That ball bounced.
He got the hand or something. What is that? His logo.
On the ball. Yeah, the
that
Raptor.
Fits him.
The Raptor.
That fits him with no personality. And this is his logo, just a hand.
Just a hand.
You know what? He reminds me of somebody else.
I don't know who
that ain't got no sauce as well.
I'm happy you said that.
No. I want to. I don't want to talk. No.
Just.
Okay.
Kawhi.
Okay.
You don't need it.
Okay.
To be great though,
we
see.
I hear you.
With Mr. Leonard.
I hear you.
That shot took like 27 seconds to land.
And everybody saw
it.
We had to see every
I've seen that replay backwards, forwards,
they even
360.
They showed his mom at home.
Yeah. They show everybody in Toronto.
Everybody.
All the little French people that you're talking about, right?
Dude, I just thought about it. We missed something very important.
Very important that we missed.
Mother's Day.
Right.
Mother's Day. How can we forget?
I don't know what we were talking about basketball when our mama's out here mad at us because we didn't mention Mother's Day.
At all.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies, the listeners, the host, all of that. Production crew.
Everyone.
Yes.
Who is a mother out there and a leader out there.
Right.
Word up.
Good day for you. Which actually brings me to a situation where a new segment here on the Know I'm Right podcast.
Okay.
We're going to venture off into things going on in our own personal lives.
We're going to have a lot of new because we had
second show.
One.
But we didn't do it on that show.
No, we didn't.
So it's new.
So it's all new.
No.
It's even some more segments that's going to be new
after
because
this.
we ain't even did it yet because they kept us.
I can't say new.
Yeah, you can, because everything's all new.
So, yeah, it's new.
And every clothes we wearing is new. I mean, water.
Right.
New.
Water.
You know.
Shot glasses.
Exactly.
Right.
So, go ahead.
Well,
with the new segment.
With the new segment. With the most new segment that we're going to talk about here is called My World, where we're going to talk about things that are going on in our life that are important in pop culture, in our own lives, that we just feel need some sort of recognition.
Right.
And as you so eloquently put, we
Easy for you to
have
say.
Right. Right. We have Mother's Day that passed.
Indeed.
And that to me is important that we spend a little bit of time on.
Okay.
Because without our mothers, we wouldn't be here.
Ain't got nothing.
You got nothing. Mother's love is the most important thing you're going to experience in your life. And it makes me wonder about, are mothers the only people in our lives that we should covet? Mm-hmm. What about a good friend? Mm-hmm. What about people in our lives that are important, that are integral to our success? That help out hosts on shows.
You're welcome.
To make them,
you're welcome.
More relevant.
You don't
anyway,
you have to keep thinking.
Right, no.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't. Anyway, so my thing is, don't let it just be Mother's Day that you thank your mother. And also, call your friends, your boys that you hang out with on the weekend, you drink with, your friends that you go out to the club with, the people in your life that support you and are always saying, man, good job, move forward, be special. Because sometimes, all the time, we never know when we're going to leave this earth and leave this planet. And I'm secure enough in myself to be able to say that there are people out there, males, that I've told that I love you, that have been in my life and that have been important to me. And sometimes they're taken away from us, and that's tragic. So when you have the time, keep in touch with your people. I mean, stay in their life, ask them about what's going on with them, chop it up, as you young kids like to say. Just be in their life, man, because you don't know when you wake up and that person that you took for granted didn't call. Oh, I'll call them tomorrow. And they're not there. And you're looking around like, man, I wish I had more time with that person. Mm-hmm. So that's my little view of my little trinket or nugget of wisdom that I want to share to everybody out there is life is short. Tell the person that you mean it to that you love them. Word. Look them in the eye, hug them, shake their hand, take them out to eat, get them some drinks. Call them the next morning after y'all got plastered drunk to make sure they still breathing.
Word.
And that's for me.
Word.
And that's what's going on in my world today.
Hey, man, it's wonderful. And in your world.
In my world.
You proudly. And was confident, secure, saying that you don't have a problem, letting the man know, a brother, anybody, male persuasion that you love.
Yes, LA, that is exactly what I was saying, and I'm confident to say it again.
Real talk, man.
Right.
I to be honest with you, respectfully, I only got one response for that.
What might that be?
Gay.
I would expect nothing less from a simple-minded primate such as yourself. That's that lower brain. That's that lizard brain.
Hey,
like,
we share in lowbrow form of humor.
Right. That lowbrow humor. Yes.
Yeah, indeed.
Yes. I can enjoy that as well. I like the voice too.
Yeah.
I like that too.
That's from a little. What's that movie? Ken Jeong, I think, is in. He was
with the Pineapple Express guys, right?
Yeah. He was in the classroom and he hollered out that. That was quite hilarious. I thought I would take his bit for a minute.
Right. Stealing bits?
No, we're not stealing.
Just borrow.
Yeah.
Matter
of fact, that's the sincerest form of flattery is imitation, if you will. And I did imitate that quite well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quite
indeed.
well.
Quite.
Right.
Quite
these
well.
Words.
Not quiet well like some people like to spell I've seen on social media.
We don't have enough show to talk about spelling on social media. There's not enough quiet.
Quiet is not quite, and quiet is not quiet.
Not quite quiet.
No, it's not quite that quiet.
It's not quite quiet.
I don't get it.
I wish I.
If they got a problem with it, they just need to come forth and say, need some additional education.
Right. It's okay. Raise your hand and be acknowledged. I don't know how to spell that.
I don't get it.
Instead of putting posts about Kermit the Frog, put up there, hey, I don't know how to spell this. Can somebody help me, please?
Exactly. Instead of sipping tea that you can't spell Louisiana, you
can't
spell it.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You sipping that tea, you can't spell it.
Can't spell that. Spell the frog wrong.
Yeah.
What's going on
here? That's good idea. I'm glad I said that.
Yes, you normally are
glad I said that.
Right.
Okay, so we finna kick off into something right now.
Right.
Serious topic to me. I've had this discussion I don't know how many times. And I said that this show ain't gonna be a relationship show. Okay? This is not what we do. We got plenty of shows you see on the back wall that does all of that. That's not our show. That's not what we do. But
I don't.
If we gonna do it, we gonna do it better. You know, no shade.
No shade.
But the hat is low, and the sun ain't getting in my eyes today. But no shade though.
No shade.
So here we go. Coming clean versus
getting caught.
I knew you knew that.
Oh, I knew.
Cause I knew we hear all the time, so I knew where
you were talking so long. I just wanted you to finish.
I was waiting. That's called radio,
right?
That's called radio. Yeah, I hate you that loud up, and I need you to spike it down.
So there's two metaphors in there: radio and alley-oop. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You got it.
I'm just hard to keep up.
You got it. It's sports though.
You're all over the place.
It's sports.
Right.
You excel at that, but it's okay.
Right. So
yeah,
what are you saying?
I'm saying that I'd rather you go ahead and have somebody caught in the act than to come clean when it comes to certain things like relationships. You know why?
Why?
Because everybody goes around and throws a little smile somebody's way. Compliments a little something somebody got on, and what are you wearing? Oh, all of that. Yeah, we all been guilty of it. So if something at home or that you have a dating purpose with someone,
right?
Something is
situation
is messing up your thing with someone,
right?
And you decide to venture on off and do something with someone else.
That would upset the person.
It definitely would upset the person you have it with. So, if you've smartened up doing said act and said, no more, no mas, and you stopped, if you stopped, then it's over, ain't it? It's done.
You're out on a ledge there, but
it's finished.
Okay.
Well, it's finished. So I'm saying is that when you've done said wrong act,
okay,
why is it that the person who you did it to wants you to come tell them? Why I got to come tell? Why if I did something in the dark that I did not want in the light? Why you want me coming to tell you? Why you come to flick the light on while I'm asleep? You know what I'm saying? My eyes can't take immediate brightness to something like that that's supposed to be in the dark. So how you just gonna come and just flick on the light like that?
Yeah, shine a light
and then tell me I should have told you, you should have told me you was asleep. No, no, not happening.
Okay.
These are terrible analogies I'm using,
yes,
but I want it to be understood.
Okay.
Which is also terrible as well, because how can you understand terrible analogies? It makes no sense.
Having to understand is important.
And no one has it right now.
You know what else happens?
Because I've been killing it.
Okay. I will agree. I get no. Okay. So what else happens when you flick the light on is, roaches usually scatter in your house or whatever, right?
Now, not in my house. I don't know where you live.
I don't,
because you know all about that. Apparently, you brought it up as your first analogy.
I guess you've never seen a roach or turn the light on roaches in the house. Fine. If you want to be on that ledge, I'm gonna get back to the ledge.
That remind me of roaches in the kitchen. Roaches, yeah.
You know a song, right?
Yeah, that was a little iPhone ring. That was
That was it. That was hot.
That was 8 years ago.
I don't even remember that far back.
Yeah, I'm old.
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry. Getting back to what you were saying about coming clean or getting caught.
Yeah, man.
Having the light shone on things, because I don't want to get philosophical, but with natural sunlight is a purifier, right? So what it does, it shines lights on things that are negative or poisonous or something like that. So coming clean versus getting caught, that's a personal choice, because even if you are keeping it a secret, you still have to live with it, and you're gonna tell these people, well, this person, I care about you. I'm always honest with you. I love you. All these words, but you still have that on your soul. Okay. And at the end of the day, you're the one that has to atone for whatever wrongdoings you may or may not do to some said person. Now, the choice you made, you said it right. You make a choice to go out there and do that. Now, the problem I only have is that when people say, such as you said, well, just tell me, and everything will be all right. That's never the case.
That's a bold-faced lie.
Never the case. If I tell you, this is over.
It's done.
Wrap. Done. If I come out to you and I say, listen, I was out at the Shake a Leg and we went and we did this with this girl and I was drinking. I give you all kinds of excuses. I was drinking. I was sleepy.
Right.
I was tired, whatever.
The Yin Yang and Lil Jon song came on, and it said 50-11 times.
50-11 times.
So I had to.
Right, and she's had this stuff on, and I just couldn't resist.
And when the DJ said to the window, to the wall.
To the window and to the
wall. You have to follow instructions to a DJ.
Come off.
He's telling you what to do. Follow them instructions.
Like a two-step. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Same-o.
It just seems to me that is also a lie. At the beginning of a relationship, when you set boundaries and say, all I want you to do is be honest with me.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can't work through. There's nothing we can't overcome as a couple, as a unit.
Right.
But I think that is a bunch of dog mess.
It is, man.
Right. Bunch of dog mess.
It is.
Right
I love the censoring that you're doing, for our sponsors.
This is the second show. First show was vulgar.
Yeah,
second show won't have to.
Exactly.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
It is.
It is.
Because when you tell them, hey, babe, let me play this out if I can for a minute.
Right, play it out.
Get one act play real quick. Yes.
We're on the second.
Hold on a second.
I'm sorry.
Make sure my okay. I had to make sure my audience was listening. See. All right. Jessica.
Their names. All right.
Yeah, just
Random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Jessica. Ooh. Yes, baby. I have something to tell you. Oh, what is it? You can tell me anything. Pause. That's a lie.
Right there.
Right there. I ain't even finished the play, and that's already a lie.
Right.
Okay? Press play.
I hadn't even finished.
You can tell me anything. Well, me and Mimi. It's hard for me to say. Me and Mimi.
Mimi sounds hot, by the way.
Your ex, Mimi?
It's history.
The very one. My baby mama. You said you weren't talking to her anymore. Well, one night, when our son was ill, we reconciled one another to make sure he was going to be okay. And one thing led to another, and I can't tell you the rest.
You already shot by then. Yeah, she'd already put the gun out.
Right.
Got
you bastard! Right. Get out! Get out! Okay.
To the left.
So that's coming clean.
That's coming clean.
Okay.
What's the other side?
Here's the other side. Jessica. Yes, love. I have something to tell you. Sure, you can tell me anything. Don't tell her. If you tell her, she's going to leave you. You're not talking with her anymore. So why tell her? You're going to ruin this relationship, you idiot.
Who is this person?
That's the voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was counting the characters. Come on.
Yeah.
Stand up with you.
And you're like, okay, you're right. What did you have to say, love? You're just waiting there as if you're listening to something. Oh, I decided on taking you to Benihana's tonight. Oh, that's my favorite restaurant. I love you. And see, what happened there?
You played
still,
like 4 different people.
You still walked away with a relationship. You listened to your smarter self.
Right.
And what they don't know didn't hurt them.
Right, but it's not hurting.
It's still your audience.
Right. Yeah. I mean, well, the truth comes from all places.
Okay.
The truth comes out. You can't stop the truth.
But I'm right though. I'm right. Exactly.
No. I mean, in your scenario, I mean, you played everybody in the scenario, so you any side you want to put, you're right.
Indeed.
If you were the girl, you're right. If you were the brain, you're right. If you were Mimi, you're right. If you everybody, you're right, because you was the only one in that whole scenario.
Yeah.
I like the commitment too. I want to just put you.
Okay. You respect it,
right? I need to put.
Well, you know, I am a
right. Yeah,
actor,
you are a character.
That's what actors do.
Right. That's what actors do, baby. They're all fake. They don't get nothing real. Anyway, so I mean, getting caught, but that's what we're saying, getting caught. So in that scenario, you go to Benihana's and Mimi's there.
Mimi already done it, so she should.
Mimi's there, like,
but
you're back with Jessica.
Yeah, but she should be coming. She should not be coming over this.
No, you going to Benihana's with Jessica.
But so, Mimi she shouldn't be coming to say.
She shouldn't be coming to say nothing.
Why is she coming? No,
right, because we're talking about getting caught. So in
why
your
she
scenario,
can't go somewhere else?
Because Mimi sounds like she is hungry. Right? So
why is she hungry though?
Because Mimi, she got two names, she got to feed both of them. So she's going to Benihana's, right? And she's going to be out there with her friends, having a celebratory whatever. She is feeling lovely because she just got back with, I didn't know your name in the scenario, but she just got back with you, right? Because you might think that it was a one-time issue, but she might have a difference of opinion. She's like, oh, it was, I fell back into love with my baby's father. And swallow hard, my friend. So when you get into that situation and you go out to Benihana's and Jessica's like, oh, there's your baby mama, you can go say hi?
No,
I don't want to do that.
You don't ever. When is it ever okay to say hi?
It's never okay to say hi.
So why do they ask questions like that? That's another show. I'm sorry. That's another show.
Why do they ask questions like that?
Right.
But I think your scenario is going to blow up in your face. I think that the situation where you're trying to hold on to this lie and not see Mimi again, because you're going to see Mimi on a regular basis because you got a kid with her.
So what are you saying? Are you saying that coming clean is better?
I'm saying that coming clean is always better. Because
that
the person,
trash.
Right? I'm just saying, man. I'd rather be in an honest relationship than have to. I mean, I know it sounds like a sucker.
You just trying to
I'll
get
put it out there.
all these viewers on your side.
No,
these late. I see what you, because they remember the kind of guy you were from the last episode.
Right.
It might have been a month ago, but they remember.
Right, but you know why I'm that guy from a month ago?
Why?
It's because I respect my partner. I respect who I'm with. Now, I might be very, alluring and things like that. I was saying before, ladies, man.
All those lies, yeah.
Right, gotcha. But I still would be honest with my partner because I don't want to live with that. I don't want to look at somebody that I'm saying I care about and know that me and Mimi did the horizontal mambo or vertical. I don't know which one. It depends on how much.
Okay, but Jessica did it too.
Oh.
She's done stuff too.
You didn't say that part.
But she didn't do nothing.
Right.
She didn't do nothing with this situation.
Right.
But
she did something before that you know about.
Had to.
Right.
Everybody is a sinner.
Everybody's a sinner.
Everybody. That's why Jesus died.
But you get to choose your sin, though, right? You get to choose your sin. You make a choice to sin. But sinning is a choice. So you're saying everybody's a sinner.
Yeah.
So you cheated on her, but she cheated on her taxes. She's still cheating.
But cheating ain't a sin unless where you married. We wasn't married though.
You're not married. Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Lying is a sin though. But
speak on it. Yeah.
Who we speak? Who? There's nobody here.
No, I'm looking at you.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm sure. Yeah. He's always.
And he's always watching too.
He's always watching.
He saw you and Mimi. He saw that. Yeah. He saw you.
Asked her, was Mimi, do you love me?
Right. And
are you writing, and that you'll never ever leave?
Right. I've heard this somewhere before.
Beside me. Because I want you. Right. And I need you.
Are you going to plagiarize the whole song?
That's what I loved her. That's what I said.
Is that how you hooked me? Right. With
and
the
then,
lyrics?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Jessica, her name was Jessie. Do you love me?
Right.
Now are you writing?
Same song for Jessie too. One Trick Pony. Just whatever it works though.
I mean, So
Mimi and Jessica gonna get together. And
they don't need to tie that. Usher and what's the name already did that song. Same girl. They already did. R. Kelly, Usher. They already did that.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about R. Kelly, Usher. We talking about women.
Okay, you right.
I think that's probably We need to disinfect the.
Okay, well, whatever.
Either way,
coming clean. No,
coming clean.
Getting away with it in the hush mode is right. That's the right one.
Listen,
that's right. You're wrong.
I can't ride that.
I'm right.
I can't ride that train with you, man.
Whatever.
You on that ledge on your own.
That's fine. That's fine. Speaking of ledges. Ledges.
Allegedly.
Was burnt down, baby.
What?
This past Sunday in
Really?
GOTZ. Game of Thrones, man.
Woo! I will be quiet for the rest of this segment.
Why are you quiet, man? What do you mean?
I have no idea what Game of Thrones is about. I have nothing Game of Thrones, I've heard of it. I've seen a dragon. I've seen it. Some girl had a dragon egg, and then the next time I saw a clip, she's riding a dragon naked or something like that. I don't know.
How the heck?
She was. I don't
How
know.
the heck?
Jason Momoa is in it. I know that, but that's about it.
Is a recent birthday boy of 55 years, still wearing basement living in his mom's house T-shirts and all this stuff, and is a Marvel fanatic. Has not been keeping up with the biggest TV series of the last 8 to 10 years.
Last 8 to 10 years. When did Breaking Bad go up there? Because that's probably the biggest TV show in the last 8 to 10 years. That's
Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones are in leagues of their own. So
they
both have broken records of television on the same channel.
Right. Well, no. Breaking Bad was on AMC.
No.
Breaking Bad was on AMC.
No.
Okay.
Was not.
Yeah.
Better Call Saul is on AMC.
So is Breaking Bad.
No, it was not.
Okay.
We don't have a fact checker. I thought Breaking Bad is on HBO.
We're just gonna start telling lies now.
No. Okay.
If that's the kind of show I'm gonna have to tell me.
Because we not sponsored by that. I'm a Jew jail it.
We lying to Jessica.
I'm a Jew jail it.
And our co-host. All right, I got you. Jew jail it.
Jew jail.
We don't say.
Yeah, we can't say. Yeah, I'm a Jew jail it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut this water.
Or I'm a cling.
You gonna? Oh,
right. Yeah, either cling or Jew jail.
Ding. Right.
Yeah.
You find it yet?
Yeah, I'm finding it. Speak.
Right.
So it's radio. Talk to him. Game of Thrones. What's going on? I mean,
you want me to talk about Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Okay.
I want you. Matter of fact,
Jon Snow.
No. Because you tried to talk about Game of Thrones just now.
I said what I knew.
On the air, in front of all fans, I want you to give me 60 seconds of everything you know about Game of Thrones, starting now.
Where's the clock? All right. So, Game of Thrones is on HBO. There's dragons, and there's a lot of incest. There is naked women riding dragons. There are dragon eggs. Somebody named Jon Snow. Somebody killed a king, and then there's a red wedding. How long did that take?
What the?
That was like 15 seconds. That's all I got.
Are you kidding me?
That's all I got. I have nothing else to give about Game of Thrones. If you're waiting for more of the synopsis of Game of Thrones, I can't help you.
But
Jason Momoa is in the movie, in the show. I don't even know what it is.
And you are correct. It was AMC. My apologies.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
I can. For real.
It's so many shows that I watch, sir. I apologize. Okay.
I don't hear.
It's fine.
All I know is that LA said he was wrong
about that,
and I apologize.
Matter of fact, I said no. I apologize. It was all in one sentence.
Right.
No. So I didn't say I was wrong. I just said no. I was wrong.
But if you're not right,
no, it was on AMC. I apologize. That's what I said.
I think you said I'm right.
I didn't.
Okay.
Well, I did, but I didn't though. Right. I'm not gonna admit it ever.
I wouldn't.
Okay, ever.
Yeah, just keep that secret. I wouldn't listen. It's gonna happen. I know you're Mr. Main Attraction.
Hey, I got to do everything on this show. I can't remember everything. You got to do something.
All the lies too. Yeah.
You got to do something.
I'm trying to do something.
Moving on with we own entertainment. Let's keep going with entertainment.
So they heard my synopsis on Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Do you have any hot takes on Game of Thrones?
I'm going to tell you why you should have been watching.
Why should I have been watching Game of Thrones?
Because
I'm not.
Game of Thrones covers everything.
Does it?
That our country was built on. All the mess that was going on to even establish this country, you can find out in Game of Thrones. Incest, betrayal, violence, greed.
Speak on it.
All of that was going on, man.
That's just the white people.
And I'm glad you said it.
Hey,
just know it is full of action. It's full of betrayal. It's full of drama. It is a series that you should be watching, sir, because said series is phenomenal.
Is it?
It covers every, and the thing is the the dialect,
right,
the dialogue as well,
right,
is masterful.
Right.
Because it makes you understand that people in that century actually studied education, got one.
Right.
You hear these kids now.
Okay.
You can't understand nothing they saying.
No.
But they can't understand nothing that the people in Game of Thrones saying. Why? Because they actually use the source.
Right.
Dictionaries.
And dragons.
And dragons.
Indeed. I keep getting on the dragons. You said it's history.
The SARS, dictionaries, and dragons. Oh my.
The SARS, dictionaries, and dragons. Oh my. Listen. That sounds like a show I should watch.
Indeed,
if
sir.
Got a thesaurus,
get on it.
Dictionaries and dragons.
Get
that's
on
what,
it.
You know me. That's all I want to see.
Get on it. You know what else you should watch?
What should I watch?
You should also be ready to watch these upcoming Disney movies. As Disney's taking over the world.
Disney
has taken over the world.
Has taken over the world. We're all going to be walking around with mouse ears with computer chips in them sooner or later because Disney has decided that they are going to be the ones that are going to have Avatar, Game of Thrones, and Marvel, which are all under the subsidiary of Disney, to write for another show that they have a movie is Star Wars.
Yes, the Game of Thrones writers.
Right, the Game of Thrones writers
are going to be making all the Star Wars.
Making all the Star Wars, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, Marvel, and Avatar be writing for Star Wars, which is. I don't know about that.
Why not?
That is.
It's mainly going to be the Game of Thrones writers, but look at what they've already built with Game of Thrones.
Well, if you want to talk about Marvel, I mean, you keep saying Game of Thrones and losing me, but if you want to talk about Marvel.
Yeah, because the Marvel has eight movies in pocket right now.
For Phase 4.
Now, what is I don't understand all that geek talk. Okay, what Phase 4? What does that mean?
Sauces and dragons.
That's intellect. You're talking geek talk. Phase 4. We're talking about Phase 4 of the Marvel universe. What is that? What is all that? That was a little nerd.
Right. Yeah, because it's stereotypical.
Exactly.
So, no, Phase 4 is at the end of Phase 3, which comes before 4.
I know the numbers part, but I don't get the phases.
The last movie in Phase 3, I believe, is what's upcoming in July, which is Spider-Man: Far From Home. And even though, even though Marvel has for the Endgame movie $2.5 billion worldwide so far, I believe you're the only person on the planet who hasn't seen Endgame.
I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not.
Right.
I'm not.
There's a lot of people who haven't. More people. So, which audience is larger, Game of Thrones or Marvel?
Marvel, of course.
Right. All owned by the same people. So who's making all the money?
The same people.
Disney. So I can sit here and say that Endgame's making all this money. You could say that Game of Thrones is the greatest thing since sliced bread, but Disney is laughing all the way to the bank.
And here's to show you how they getting over. This is what I found out.
Whoa. Research.
So, what I found out was that not only are they having the writers from Game of Thrones write all the Star Wars, but they have also greenlit Avatar 2, 3, 4, and 5.
What?
And not only that, to make sure they get all the dollars, they are going to be releasing these movies opposite years of Star Wars.
Right.
So the year that Star Wars come out, Avatar's dropping the following year.
Right.
Star Wars and Avatar and so on to run out all these movies. And in the middle of all that, we got Marvel. With 8 on deck.
8 on deck. We're going to have a new Phase 4 in Marvel.
Racks on racks.
On racks.
On racks.
Well, already global domination. If it's not a monopoly, it's getting close to one.
Yes, sir. And I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you what really brought it to the forefront. When they got them black dollars, okay?
Really?
When that Wakanda came on, that's when it became a household name all over again, okay?
Everybody was from Africa.
Hey, exactly. Everybody Wakanda forever. Remember how long that lasted? We're going to all work around saying Wakanda forever.
That's like it's last year.
Yeah,
it didn't last.
Hit that, Wakanda real quick. Then that was it. I mean, folks still doing a wobble longer than they did that. You know what I'm saying? That line there sticking around.
They can't find nothing on Wakanda now.
But them black folks came and dropped them dollars down.
Right. Why they dropping dollars?
and I'm telling you, it's two subjects that black folks it understands about, and that you probably don't get it.
I don't get it.
No, you don't get it. Black folks get it, but you don't get it.
Right.
Black folks understand that math and money is two different subjects. Okay,
Math
one of them we ain't that good at, the other one we fantastic.
Wait,
at.
hold on.
Math and money.
Wait. Are you starting right now? Wait a minute.
I didn't think
Are you saying that black people only think that money and math are two separate topics?
Yeah, black people think math and there's money, you know.
You've
heard often where black people say, you know, I'm not that good at math. I said, well, I know my money. I know how to count my money. Yeah, you know, it's what we do.
I have a difference of opinion about that.
What?
Because black people claim that they're good with money. But how can you be good with money if you don't know math? Simple math.
That's not the same thing,
Why
sir.
Why is it not the same thing?
Because
money is derived from a numerical value given by math.
No, man.
$1, one numeral. $2.
Stop banging on my dick. I told you about that.
$3. It's simple math. And let's not get into the complex, compound
that's
interest.
the problem.
Right, making money.
Eggheads.
Right, making money.
With you
interest.
With you cultured cultured folks, you know, with y'all learning.
With our
learning
401ks and our savings plan and retirement plan and things
we know
like
all that too.
We do.
The problem with you is that you wanna you Mr. Marvel, man. You wanna make up all these equations and these books and all this stuff, come up with these equations for us to figure these numbers out. We don't always get it.
I'm gonna get to the money.
But we get into the bag, sir. When it comes to counting that,
right.
When it comes to counting that, we got that. We know exactly how much left.
Right.
Oh, this feel a little like you missing another C-note. Bring that run.
But
that's why it's two different subjects.
But as a cultured intellect, as you said, I know how to keep my bag. You can get your bag, but I can keep my bag.
So you trying to say my people don't know how to keep their bag?
My money. I'm not individualizing. You put it to me and said,
you talk about my
it's
people
me
like
against
that.
the world, I guess. But I can keep my bag and make my bag help me make more bags.
I will
while
color
you running out trying to
purple.
grab
I
them.
will color purple. Hex you right now.
Miss
Don't you
Seeley?
talk about my people.
Listen,
now.
I can see you getting upset about it. I'm just
My
saying,
people knows about their math and their money, and they know the difference of it. They might not excel that much at math.
Right.
That's why they call it math. That's a problem. They don't get it. It's a TH there, but they call it math. But money, we know that one.
Get that money.
That one we know.
Right.
We getting that money.
Savings accounts.
All that. All that, man.
Roth IRAs.
Yeah. You know.
401k.
Where he at?
Roth. Yeah, Roth's a cool guy. Roth,
I've been over his house.
Right.
I think a few times.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He got a nice liquor cabinet.
Right, he do. Right. People keeping money in mattresses, keeping money out of the bank. I don't trust banks. Well,
Nah, heck no. What's the bank?
Bank is where they keep the money.
Nah, that's where they don't keep it. They taking yours.
When you do your
and then they
cash
tell
out,
you, oh, we gonna keep it for safety.
When you Zelle,
I don't know them folks. I mean, y'all them bank robberies that go on.
that's insured by the federal government, but
I don't have no.
You don't have
insurance.
You don't have insurance.
That costs too much.
That's another man. That's a whole other show. Talking about these unhealthy people running around with all these bags. How they gonna lift a bag? They unhealthy. They gonna die of whatever disease or whatever they got going on, malnutrition, because they too busy on whatever. But not to sound that way. But yeah, it's important to equate the two. Let's just say that if you're good at math and you can ask questions, you can keep your bag. Get the bag. But what's the next step? Step 2, keep the bag. And have that bag waiting for your children. Children need bags too. They do. College is expensive. My daughter's 14 years old. She's going to college in 4 years.
Haven, right?
Haven, right. Yeah, I got to get there. I got to get that
Did you have any words for Haven?
Well, no, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I mean, I normally say that, my daughter is listening, so I try to censor myself. But, I talked to her before I got in here. She said, good luck, Daddy. Told her, Daddy loves you.
That's beautiful, man.
It is.
I mean, it's only one response I got for that.
What's that response?
Gay!
Listen, man.
Mr. Sensitive, Ralph Tresvant with no hair. Golly, I'm trying to tell you, boy.
He said Ralph Tresvant.
Okay.
Listen, that's a dated reference right
indeed.
there, man.
You're talking about college. That's interesting.
Am I? Right.
I got a take on that.
What, on college? Is that
gotta take on
right? Okay.
I feel
You don't like college either?
I feel work experience is more valuable than college experience.
Oh.
I let him.
Well,
Yeah.
I would say to that, it depends on what experience you're talking about. Because, I mean, if we're talking about traditional college or we're talking about higher learning, we're talking about trades, because going to a trade school is also considered higher learning. So if you want to be an HVAC tech, you can go and work for whatever HVAC company you want to, or you can go to a Lincoln Tech or ATI or DeVry places, if those places do that type of work, and learn that. And you can start out where that guy that went out of high school to go get a job at Dale's Refrigerant or whatever, he's making 18 an hour. But I wait 2 more years and I'm making 36 an hour because I have that education. The company I go to doesn't have to spend that money on training. They already know what I'm doing.
I feel you, but how many times do we hear the story of all of these graduates?
Right.
These bachelors, and then you got your masters, and then you move on to get your doctorates.
Right.
And you a sandwich artist at Subway.
Right. Eating fresh.
Eat fresh.
Eat fresh every day.
Every day.
Every day.
So that's what I'm saying, man. But then you got the young, snotty-nosed punk kid who works for his daddy or a friend of his daddy or whatever for this little, construction firm or whatever, works his way on up the ladder.
Right.
And then he making this without a high school. Without not a high school in some cases, but without a college diploma.
That starts with the individual. Because it doesn't matter where you are. You can shine if you're a hustler. You can shine if you have ambition. Because if I start out of high school and I'm like, well, I don't want to go to college, but I know I can hustle and make my money. I know I can get out here and work hard and learn my craft, learn my trade. That starts from who you are. These people who are, like you said, sandwich artists or whatever.
Yeah, sandwich artists.
Well, at some point, they might have taken a loan. They're in debt. They're trying to pay back student loans.
Yeah, because college is a hustle.
College is a hustle, but not all. You don't have to accept the loan. They don't throw the loan at you. You have to write and sign your name. And
they
say,
give you all them flowers and all that stuff all over the paperwork.
The problem
and
is,
show you a fast car with
right.
your head imposed in it, like this could be you and all of that. Yeah,
right. Well,
yeah.
The problem with it is that we don't educate our children to say, hey, you don't need that quick money right now because you're going to pay for it 3 times over. When you graduate, you'll be making sandwiches.
That ain't what the NCAA say.
That's not what the NCAA say.
My mama could be riding a Bentley right now. That's what the kids say.
If it was, most of the kids tell them that. Right. All these scouts that come out and tell you that you can do this and you can do.
I really feel like that colleges are a hustle because I actually understand that in other countries, college education is complimentary.
Right. There are I think it's Sweden, I believe you're referring to that pays full ride tuition for any college bound student. Also healthcare as well. That's a crack on our government. That's not right. Not all. I'm sorry. Not all.
I'm going to the root, but I got to start them branches.
You start the branches.
We're gonna start with the branches.
You on the limb that you were on before with Jessica.
That was a ledge earlier.
No, Mimi was on the limb. You broke. So now you're on the root.
But she's still riding. And
her and
never
Jessica riding in your house. That's what they doing.
We ain't going to Benihana's no more. I know that much. Now she better give me a text and let me know she going there.
Benihana's, right?
Exactly, with a doctorate.
Yes. She's a grill master. Right. Yeah.
With the little choo-choo.
Yeah, with the choo-choo onion. Right. Throwing shrimp in your hat. Who's next? You want some shrimp?
You catch. Right. Oh, you're good at catching.
Right. Yeah. Every time somebody miss, I should have finished college.
Right, exactly.
I can't over here throwing.
I'm not built for this.
I'm not built for none of that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, college, yes, is a hustle. Is it better? It depends on the person, man. You got to make smart decisions. You educate your child, man, and you guide them through the college experience. College is a hustle. Yes. Right. Most things are a hustle. You go to McDonald's, they hustling you, man. They want you to keep coming back. They put all these types of nutrients in the food that aren't good for you. Right. Everything's a hustle.
Everything's
you gotta be smart.
LA, I can really do this show, man. I can be a co-host and I can help you out and it'll be a great show, and put me on instead of doing it by yourself or somebody else.
Right.
Hustle.
Right. You got hustle.
I got hustle.
You are bamboozled.
Indeed.
Led astray.
So I wouldn't even say it.
Right. Well,
we all know it.
Right. Well, you being a smart individual as you claim to be.
Indeed.
You got to see. You got to see through that hustle.
Right.
I got to hustle to get.
You
where I
called
wanna
me.
be.
You called me. Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. So today was good.
Right.
We back.
We are back.
Everybody's excited.
Everybody's excited. I know I'm excited.
A couple things though.
What?
Because again, we got, June is like brand new. June is new again. It's going to be a debut of the debut that debuts in June.
Right.
So it's new.
Back and black and ready.
And ready.
Yeah. That's the credo.
MMTG, making moves, thanking God.
Making moves.
That's what we do.
Thanking God.
That's real talk.
Right. Haven's dad is here.
Is that your moniker? Is that what?
That is one of the many.
The many.
The many.
What? Why do you need so many monikers? What are you doing?
Not to mention that you were Jessica, Mimi, your brain, and yourself all in one story.
I'm an accomplished actor, sir.
Right.
What can I say?
You before you Mr. Main Attraction.
Indeed.
You are
LA runs. Come on.
LA. What did you say?
Runs Dallas, baby. They know it.
Little sidebar. LA doesn't run.
Indeed,
LA
you're right.
LA
I'm no longer just
LA
running
walks
Dallas.
LA walks.
I no longer
LA
run just Dallas.
LA jogs.
LA runs everything.
Everything. There's no V in it. No V.
No V, baby.
V is for the weak.
Indeed.
Right. No.
VA for victory.
VA for victory. So I got LA runs Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I got Mr. Main Attraction.
Mr. Main Attraction.
And let's not say LA is not your actual name. So that's it also.
LA is my name.
LA is not actually your name.
LA is my initials.
That's, when the government calls you, they're going to say,
excuse me,
Mr. Leonard.
No, sir.
Ebenezer Anderson. You going to say yes?
No.
That's me.
No, will not.
How can I help?
No, hold on.
I'm ready to get hustled.
Are you talking about if they give me a check?
If they give you a check. Right. It's April 15th already
you
passed.
can call me Miss Daddy
Right,
if you're nasty.
You call anything you want to call me.
Anything
When the check come. So just in balance, I have to have, a couple of things that people call me. Mr. Price is number one, right out the gate. Mr. Price. Nathan Price is Mr. Price. Then of course there's Haven's dad, because all my daughter's friends. Oh, that's Haven's dad right there. Oh, hey, Haven's dad, how you doing?
We saw you on Addams Family.
Right, right. Cut the check. Right, absolutely. Listen, lost paid.
We thought you died. You thought you was Chewbacca.
Right. And rest in peace, Chewbacca.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Now, I have a couple more. I won't throw them all out here today because I know you just ridicule them like you always do.
Oh, don't worry. We got plenty of shows.
Plenty show for the rest of them. Plenty show. Just know they're coming.
Yeah, know they're coming.
Main Attraction.
We got new segments coming.
Right.
New, because, this is...
Everything's new.
Everything's new.
Right, you're new.
Yeah, I'm new. You're new. Hey, I'm LA. Nice to meet you.
I knew you were new. Just flipping words.
I knew of new.
I could be a rapper too.
Yeah. And so, we got new segments coming. We're going to have guests.
Really?
Already. We ain't got to wait. We got to establish ourselves as a show first and all that, red tape, and you got to follow protocols. The man don't tell me what to do on my show. I'm going to already have guests. My show.
Hour.
Oh.
The show is an hour.
It's an hour. That's the only hour I know.
That's another word flip.
Okay.
You, man.
All right. You got it. Yeah.
Our show is an hour.
Okay.
Right.
So the man ain't gonna tell me what to do on our show.
Our show.
Yeah, because it's mine hour. So yeah.
Us.
So right. So therefore, we're gonna have guests.
We are gonna have guests.
And guests are gonna be on the show every week.
Every week.
That's gonna be a segment of our show. They scared to do that.
Every week.
I'm not.
We're going to bring somebody else into this madness?
Somebody else is going to come into this madness and be here with us.
Right.
And I will be starting some as always.
Everybody that's coming in, just prepare yourself.
We got shot glasses on deck.
We do have shot glasses.
That's a little hint, just to let them know, what we're going to be doing. So that's what we got to bring to the show as well.
Right.
I want to get some feedback if I can.
I'm busy doing something.
I'll try to see.
I'm busy doing some feedback.
Mm-hmm. And just real quick, that L that you took the last time.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. L?
Yes, the L.
There's an L?
Indeed. You took that
From
L
Leonard?
the last time. So Just so you're worried about, and
I'm not worried.
yeah. Every time you talk out of tune with my name, that's a fine, by the way. So you're gonna.
I gotta pay to be on this show.
You have already done that.
I've paid.
Yeah, you ain't paid your dues, but you
paid
paid your money.
I paid, yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing you is a due payment. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
indeed. You better know it.
I payment.
So some of the comments we got is
My favorite part of the
you lied still, and the truth will still come out. We got another one. Tell such and so that she is loud and we can hear her on the camera. I don't know who that. I don't know who such is. It may have been a mistext or
You're
something.
here, I'm here.
Yeah,
Who
and
is
so
such and
there's
such?
no other people here. I don't get that. Tell the truth, deal with the consequences. Boring. You was grown enough to play, be grown enough to face the consequences.
Why does everybody like to rhyme when they do that kind of
Right, I ain't got to be grown. I wasn't grown then. I tapped into my inner youth.
You lower
If I did that, yeah, that's youthful.
youthful. That's youthful thinking?
Yes,
Right.
indeed. Yeah, adults don't think like that.
No.
That's what kids thinking.
Right.
So I tapped into my youth.
Right.
Right.
Forgive me.
And then it was saying that telling the truth is a grown folks game. See, I don't play games,
You don't play games.
so therefore I wouldn't tell it.
Right.
I'm not coming clean.
No.
I shower. That's where I get clean.
You just
at.
want to get caught.
No. We ain't going to Benihana's.
Never again.
Ever.
Never.
There's
Not
several other Honeys out there that don't have to be Benny.
Yeah.
And we gonna
Jimmy
go there.
Hanna. Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's go to Jimmy Hanna.
Yeah. So just to sum it up,
Sum it up.
this wasn't our typical show like we usually have,
No.
but I still won.
Well,
I was still right most of the time. I
think
still. No.
feedback
Yeah, the feedback was me
right.
winning as usual.
all
I don't even read all of them. It's so
There's
many.
no need to.
Yeah, it's so many.
Right.
And then outside of the, look at you, you're handsome. I'm like,
Whoa.
and they can't possibly be talking about you,
Mr. Price.
No,
Havens Day.
that guy.
That guy.
Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Oh,
LA and gang.
Yeah.
Right. LA
LA and
gang.
company.
LA and company. Yeah. .co I'm over here.
Exactly.
LA and company.
Appreciate you.
LA and his little miscreants. Right. No. The truth always comes out, man. I can't ride with you saying you won that one, especially to come and clean getting caught. I think the viewers and the listeners are on my side with that one. I think you're on that ledge by yourself, creaking and cracking.
Well, I tell you
waiting
what,
for Mimi.
viewers and listeners,
Also
and
tell.
especially Mimi
Especially Mimi.
and Jessica,
Ooh, that's personal.
both of them.
Both of them.
While y'all out here making sure y'all asking folks to come clean, for sure, make sure.
That's who that was.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you feedback from Jessica. Oh,
So, and make sure while y'all coming clean and all that, that you don't get hustled by these colleges.
Ooh.
You know the difference between math and money.
Right.
That they go together.
right.
And we don't
Right.
go together.
That is a smorgasbord of bullshit you just said, my friend. I don't know any other way to
So
put it.
much for sponsorship.
So much for
Can you tell
sponsorship.
Haven to
Let's
go
not-
to bed now?
Sometimes you just gotta go with Haven. Time to go to bed. it's absolutely time to go to bed because it's getting thick in here. I don't know what to say about that, but no, colleges are a hustle. I'll agree. Your race of people, African American, black people, you want to call it?
Because you ain't black.
I mean, you
We
said it before.
disavowed you.
And I don't respond to that because my blackness does not require your acceptance. I think
You said that,
said
and I
that
told you
before,
that we
but-
didn't want you in the draft any damn way.
Well, that's fine. I mean, having somebody like myself in your situation is probably not good for you. You know, a tall, attractive, award-winning chef. You know, that's a dedicated, loving father.
Okay, so you made the best noodles and oodles in class.
Right.
Congratulations.
Best noodles and noodles. Well, listen, these was award-winning noodles and noodles.
Award winning. He
Best
got
you ever had in your
he got
life.
the blue ribbon, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up to him.
Right,
Thank
right.
y'all for tuning again tonight.
Right.
We had fun.
Absolutely.
We did our thing.
Always fun.
There's more to come.
There is more to come.
There's guests coming,
There
all
are
that.
guests
And I'm LA. It's Mr. Price.
Absolutely. One
That's
and
what
only.
we're doing. And as always, I'm right.
No.
I don't get what
I'm right.
he never gets it. I don't understand. Cheers to you, my friend.
To you, my friend.
Another show.
Salute.
Damn. And I'm still right.